ahead and bring this area right in here. Let's flip that in there a little bit, okay? So that looks all right. Do that before we... Here we go. Okay. Now, what we want to do is we want to go ahead and cut right here and take a little bit of the wood off right there, okay? See how we're doing that? We want to give it just a little bit of a... Come up with a knife right in here and just take a little bit off in there to give it a little bit of an indentation. There we go. Where it looks like the fin is going down. Same thing over here. We want to come along here and we want to come from the inside and we just want to give it a little indentation in there. And the reason I want to do this beforehand is so that we don't try to do it when we thin this arm up or this fin up when we get to the middle of it, all right? Okay? And what we're going to do is just right in here, is just from both sides, just bring that fin in just a little bit, okay? Because it's really too thick right now. And just bring that in just a little bit. And now let's go ahead and cut very slightly the middle of this thing and take just a little, just a little bit off on each side. Just like a little V cut. And just keep cutting on each side till that pops out of there. Like right there, okay? And let's cut it. And let's just keep working this down, all right? Sort of just bringing that as a V cut from both sides. Where the inside, see how the little inside of the fins? Do that. Okay. And let's come forward. And you just take a little bit at a time. Do not try to force this. Because if you do, you're going to break it. See that? See the little fins as they... And slowly but surely, just work a little bit at a time. That's why a sharp knife is necessary for this. And you want to kind of come, like I said, you want to kind of come forward with this. Just take this, take a little bit more off. Take a little bit, because those fins actually come forward, is what they do. And you have to sort of cut, move it around, cut it again. And do this again. We're getting to where it's looking pretty good. See that? There we go. Take a little bit more off this tail. See how I gradually go back and just move a little bit more if I want it. Clean this up a little bit in here, but I just drag my knife is what I do. If your knife is sharp enough, you can do that. You can just drag it, like right here. Watch this. All I'm doing is just dragging that knife along there and it's cutting. It's removing that little bit of stuff in there. Bring that back a little bit. Dragging that and bring that back. There we go. That down. And that back. And we come up underneath here and we just sort of take a little bit of that off in there. It's a little bit too. Like I said, just be careful. This is very, very all right. Now I'm going to go ahead and just take my knife and just sort of bring this like this. See that? Bring that like that. I just want to kind of bring this down a little bit. We go. And to come over here and do the same thing, I just want to kind of, here we go, straighten that up in there. Move a little bit of those saw marks off in there. Just sort of. And then I want to take a little bit more off in here. On both sides. Just bring that up a little bit in there. Hope you can see this. All right. Now let's see. I want to go ahead and just come in here and I want to just slice that one more time there. Give that a little bit more of a slice cut in there. There we go. See how it gives it that look? And that's what Tom is trying to show us how to do that. We just give it sort of a slight, as you take, and then taking the wood, you just give it that slicing motion. But you have to watch your grain when you do that, okay? Now look at that. See it? Take your, actually where his little eyes are going to be, they'll be up in here. Yeah, the pencil didn't do too good, but yeah, there it is. But there'll be his little eyes up in there. See? Just make a little indentation in there. Come down with that. Just to see where the separation of the fin is. And look at that. There is our little porpoise. Just want to cut that just a little bit more. I want to separate that just a little bit more there. That'll work. That will work. That will work. Okay? Alright, well let me wet him. And I'll show you, see from the bottom part here, little fin here. Okay, let me go ahead and wet him real quick and let you see. Oh, man. Now this is going to be the very first of our little animals that we're going to do. Our little porpoise. There he is. See? See how the little cuts, the little flipping cuts are in the piece? How it gives it the form it does. Pretty little form and the stuff that it does. Now let me show you, let me see if I have a piece of wood. Let me see if I have a piece of wood. I can show you something here. I think I do. Well, I did. There we go. Something down. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Now, what I'm talking about, as a beginner or as someone who hasn't. Anyway, let's look at him again. Oh. See? And the little flipping of the wood is what gives him that little charm on both sides. Just like that. Okay. All right, now look. What I'm talking about is this way. Now watch. Most of us, we carve like this, okay? And that's good, okay? But what we're doing here is I'm just taking the knife, right like this, and I'm flipping it. See? See how it gives it a flipping the wood like that? It gives it sort of a concave type thing. But when I was doing it there, I was doing it just real light with my knife. And that's what gives it the little look that we have into the piece itself, in other words. It gives it, and when you take this, and you, whoop, let's see, right in here. When you flip that just like that, it gives it that concave look on that piece. But you got to be careful because the grain can change on you. So if it starts to dig too much, don't keep doing it, you know. Be careful. I'm going to do it right here. Just flipping this right in there. And then coming on the other side and doing that. And just dragging the knife in there so that we have it. All right, well, there's our first little piece, okay? That's the little porpoise. And Tom's got him. Let me see. Let me show you again. Oh, crud. This is a great little book. I'm going to tell you something. If you don't have this book in your library of carving stuff you love to carve, then you need to get one, because I'm going to tell you something. See the little porpoise? Right in there. If I can get in there. See? And I might have flipped mine even more than he did his. But there it is, right there. See? I might have made a little bit deeper cuts than him, but that looks good. And see how he's got the little nose up here, just like this one does, the little nose, just like that. And you can put little eyes on him or whatever. So we'll paint him that gray color that he is. And I've been calling this thing a porpoise, but he's got it as a dolphin. All right. Well, that's stupid me. Oh, shoot. Oh, Lord. I should have read it. Should have read what Tom put first. I thought it was a porpoise. And so it's a little dolphin. Gosh. I'm sorry, Tom. How stupid am I? This is a little dolphin. And so we went from porpoise to dolphin. So, oh, God. Anyway, I'll get the others right, like the rhinoceros and the whale and the stuff like that, and the polar bear. And but this is the dolphin, folks. It's not the porpoise. If you're going to be looking for the porpoise in this book, you're not going to find it. So, anyway, anyway. All right, well, God bless you, and we're going to do a bunch more of these little animals and really push Tom's book here because it deserves to be pushed. I'm glad I got it. When I got it the other day, I thought, wow, this is going to be really some neat projects to do and to help with. So here's our little man, our little dolphin. Oh, God. And we got him. All right, well, God bless now, and you have a good day, and enjoy yourself, and we'll get this started, get him painted and up and stuff. All right, God bless you now. Bye-bye.